Hello, and welcome to the review of Space Jam 2. Um, Space Jam 1, when it came out in 1997, the reason that came out was because Michael Jordan was a fan of the Looney Tunes cartoon. And he did a series of commercials with the Looney Tunes. They were very successful. And as a result, came Space Jam 1. Space Jam 1 was a critical success. Now, as we skip to 2021, we now have Space Jam 2 with LeBron James. The story is somewhat similar, but there's a few differences. Of course, LeBron James is still Michael Jordan. Um, what holds this movie together is the story, and also it's amazing. You see this movie, how many IPs Warner Bros. Has. Um, I never knew they had the Hanna-Barbera IPs. I saw a number of Hanna-Barbera cartoons in there from when I was a kid, and I thought Batman '66, but I guess because Warner Bros. Owns DC, they own everything Batman because they had the Adam West Batman, um, the Burt Ward Robin, Burgess Meredith Penguin. We had the Danny DeVito Penguin and Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman. Um, it's amazing how many IPs were in that movie. Basic story is LeBron's son is a computer whiz, and LeBron he wants his son to go into basketball. His son has no interest in basketball, so that's where the story starts, and then from there, um, we meet up with Don Cheadle, Rhodey from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's who he plays. He plays a character known like a computer generated character that if he plays a computer generated character that creates like this program, this evil program, and the evil program wants LeBron James because he's the greatest basketball player of all time, and he creates like all these different scenarios for LeBron. Like LeBron is Superman, and LeBron is the greatest movie star of all time. LeBron he doesn't want to do that, so LeBron he decides that this program there's something wrong with this program, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So the program in turn kidnaps his son, takes him to the computer world, and in order for LeBron to save his son, he has to play a game of basketball. And this is where our friends the Looney Tunes come in. I based on what I saw in this movie, I hope someone does a live action Looney Tunes movie because at one point the Looney Tunes become three dimensional, almost like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, and they look pretty damn good. Um, I hope someone at Warner Brothers decides, well, you know what, this is a this is a good way to bring the Looney Tunes back. And like in any Looney Tunes cartoon, I don't know if anyone's familiar with the Looney Tunes in this day and age, because most people are into Rick and Morty, which I hate. Rick and Morty is probably one of the worst cartoons I ever saw. Rick and Morty and Big City Green was two of the worst cartoons ever. The way they're drawn and the so-called humor is not funny. Looney Tunes they are missed. Let's put it that way. And this cartoon it brought back a lot of memories from when I was a kid. Um, so LeBron he ends up into the Toon world, and they go through all these different universes. They got the Toon World, the DC Universe world. DC Universe world I really like because you got to see the cartoon, the animated Superman and the animated Batman, and it made reference to the movies. At one point, Lola Bunny, she's trying out to be a samurai. She's trying not a samurai, an Amazon, and she she's being trained by Wonder Woman. Lola wins, of course, and she becomes a samurai. Not a samurai. I keep saying samurai, an Amazon, and she becomes an Amazon. And then she goes with her friends on this journey. They pick up all the Looney Tunes from different places. Um, Apparently, this program he bribed all the Looney Tunes away from Toon World. The only Toon that's in Toon World is Bugs Bunny when LeBron gets there, and LeBron and Bugs they go on a journey to find the other Looney Tunes. When Bugs tricks Martin the Martian into bringing his ship to Toon World, he hijacks it. This is where they begin. This is where they begin and go to all the different worlds to find all the different Looney Tunes. It was a good story. Um, let's put it this way: Michael Jordan, when he did, and it's funny. There's one reference in there. At one point, you think Michael Jordan is going to show up in this, but it's not Michael Jordan. It's Michael B. Jordan, the actor for Black Panther, and that was pretty cool. Um, but let's put it this way: this movie, whether you had LeBron James in it or not, I think it still would have been a very good movie. No matter who you put in it, you could put Derek Jeter in it. It still would have been a good movie. I don't think LeBron James added anything to it. Um, Michael Jordan, when he did the original, there was he did add something to it because during that, anyone who knows that time in the NBA from the '90s, um, those players were like characters. Like you hear people criticize professional wrestling, and they say, "Oh, um, well, basketball and baseball, the real sports. Professional wrestling is fake." Um, well, it's true, but a lot of those players that played in the '90s, even players like baseball players from the '50s, '60s, '70s, '80s, they were like professional wrestlers. They had personality. Today's athletes, they're just it's like watching the Clone Wars. You see, like every athlete has to be the same. Every athlete responds the same. There's no personality. Back in the '50s, '60s, '70s, '80s, and '90s, athletes had personality. Michael Jordan, he had personality. Charles Barkley had personality. Dennis Rodman, Worm, had a personality. Today's athletes, they don't. LeBron James, he's a good player, but not much of a personality. And if acting is his goal after he retires, it might be pretty tough for him. But then again, he didn't add anything to the movie or take away anything from the movie. I really liked this movie. I saw it on HBO Max. Would I pay to see this movie? Probably not. I probably would. If it was on a Saturday afternoon, I would watch it. I would see it again. I probably will see it again. Um, I thought it was a good movie. Story, the story was simple and it was just fun watching the Looney Tunes. I miss the Looney Tunes. It shows you how much cartoons have turned into cartoons used to be fun like Looney Tunes. Like I was reading the other day, they said they're gonna bring back GI Joe, and they said that I think in Japan they showed a teaser trailer for the new GI Joe cartoon. I hope it's like the original, and I hope they don't try to like they did. I think it was last year. Some idiot at Cartoon Network and despise Cartoon Network at this point. Cartoon Network, they they have these cheap ass cartoons that are horrible to look at, and a sense of humor. I mean, let's put it this way: one fart joke, fine. Two fart jokes, okay. But when you get to like three, every conversation that comes out of your mouth is a fart joke. It's not really that entertaining to watch. I'm not a fan of Cartoon Network. The Looney Tunes, they were sorely missed. Like I said, I hope someone does something where they do a live action Looney Tunes movie or show using the computer generated models that were in this movie. All in all, if I had to give this movie a score from 1 to 10, I give it a 10. I have to give it a 10. Even with LeBron James, he didn't add anything or take anything away from it. What made it fun was seeing the Looney Tunes in action and seeing all those different IPs a part of it. That's something that Warner Bros. Used to do with the Looney Tunes. They used to add like different IPs. If you watch some of those old cartoons, you'll see like references to Humphrey Bogart or Spencer Tracy, very old actors before my time. Um, it was Looney Tunes, and it was fun. It was like going back to Saturday morning watching something really cool. Like I said, I have to give the movie a 10. If it was based on LeBron James acting, it probably would be a lower score. But whoever wrote this was a good movie, and I can't take anything away from it. So that's my review. Please leave your comments in the comment section, and let me know what you think. Thank you.